happy 2019. I'm Erin Wright.
And I'm Christina Waterhouse, and we're with Wright Waterhouse Homes.
So we wanted to reach out to you guys and say happy holidays. We hope you had a good New Year's Eve celebration and New Year's Day. We wanted to go over what the market's doing in Clark County in 2018 and talk about what we can expect in 2019. So Christina and I have both seen the market kind of slow down, and it ended in 2018 with a neutral market. So what that means is both buyers and sellers have equal bargaining power when looking at the whole picture with a transaction. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing. It means buyers have a few more days to look at houses. Sellers will still be able to negotiate terms, but you're probably not going to see multiple offers and houses selling for significantly over asking price anymore. We did end the year with 3 months of inventory. The average days on market now is 43, and homes are selling for 96% of their list price. So it's still a really strong market. It's just not quite as crazy as we were seeing last year and the year before. So that's our 2018 recap. Christina, what's going on in 2019?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be able to talk to you guys about the forecast for 2019. Matthew Gardner, who is Windermere's chief economist, just came out with his economic and housing forecast. And here's what he said. So first of all, he said, well, he predicts that in 2020 we will likely see a recession.
And one thing to keep in mind when we talk about a recession in 2020 is it's not going to be a recession like what we saw in 2008. A recession just means that the economy goes down, not that the economy crashes. The previous recession was driven by loans that were really not supported by their borrowers' income and credit scores, etc. Whereas now we have very strict lending guidelines, and those haven't changed. It just means that we're not going to continue this streak of huge growth anymore. We're going to see it either stabilize or go down a little bit.
Yep. And he said specifically, like what Erin just pointed out, that this is not going to be driven by the housing market like the last recession was. He predicts that it will be because of one of the following three things: either the ongoing trade wars, or the Federal Reserve raising interest rates too quickly, or even possibly excess corporate debt levels. So, and again, this is not until 2020, so we still have one more year before we get there. So then, looking at the housing market, he thinks that in 2019, this year, we will see home prices rise for existing homes by 1.9% over last year. So we're still going to see some growth. He also says that existing home prices, so the actual prices of homes, are on average going to rise about 4.4%. Last year we saw 5.4% at a national level, so down a little bit from what we saw last year. And then as far as new home sales, he's predicting that we're going to see an increase by 6.9% in new homes. He says this is going to be the highest level since 2007, and they're mostly going to be higher priced homes, which is
what we see here. Like,
yeah.
You can go around Clark County, you see lots of construction in Salmon Creek, Ridgefield, Washougal, Hawkinson, really even Woodland. So we're seeing throughout Clark County that the new construction homes are coming up everywhere. And whereas Clark County's average price point is $384, the new home sales are really starting at about the low 500s and going from there. There are a few under 500, but they're not very common. You're really seeing them more start at 500 and increase from there.
Exactly. Yeah. And then he talked a little bit about mortgage rates. So he's predicting that we're going to end 2019 with mortgage rates being 5.7%. He's predicting we won't see a 6% interest rate until 2020. And he also thinks that the jumbo loans, so the non-conforming, are going to be really competitive with their rates, which is interesting and kind of goes along with what the new housing, the new construction.
Well, and it makes sense because the new construction houses are going to be priced higher, so you're not going to be able to use general conventional loans unless you have a really large down payment. So we are going to see some more of those jumbo loans being used to purchase houses.
Yeah. So overall, big story for 2019, he thinks it's going to be the year for first-time home buyers. He thinks first-time home buyers are going to be buying more than any other demographic. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if his predictions come true. But
yeah, we'll keep you posted. And if you have any questions, feel free to call either one of us or email either one of us. And we wish you all a wonderful 2019.
Yeah, happy 2019, everyone.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.